My name is Yannis Sitos. I'm a geophysicist by background, about 38 years in the mining business, 20 of these years with BHP, and 7 of them as a business development manager running the global portfolio of BHP on the exploration side. So I have seen lots of stories, and at my age, I chose to be with a group that we deliver results as quickly as possible, go into cash flow situation in the first opportunity, as you will see in this presentation. Troy Minerals trades on CSE at the symbol TROY, T-R-O-Y. What you see in this photograph is silica in BC. Silica is almost like a quarry business. SiO2, effectively quartz, or quartzite in this case, effectively selling to people who take out silicon, and from silicon you make semiconductors and solar panel glass. So tremendous demand at the moment in the world, as you understand. I encourage you to go to the webpage and obviously check all the disclaimer as I'm looking forward-looking statements. But the company is around the exploration and development of strategic mineral resources in 3 different jurisdictions. All of them are critical metals, therefore we depend on infrastructure, and we chose to be in the areas where we are close by or inside to railways or ports in this case. So the commodities we're investing in are high purity silica, HPQ silica as you see there, which becomes silicon. Vanadium sometimes comes with titanium, but vanadium is the main commodity, and the rare earths such as scandium, gallium, and the balance of the rare earth sequence. We're a group of companies, not only Troy itself, but try to operate with low overheads and put our money on the ground. We just developed on a sister company called Blue Lagoon that will speak right after me. The latest gold mine in British Columbia. We are in the first month of production of gold at the best of the market. So we are not people who play around with just exploration only. We want to not waste any time, not waste any money, but go to production as quickly as possible. And we try to focus, as I said, on easy access and high growth markets when it comes to the critical metals. The motto here effectively is blast, scoop, load when it comes to silica. No toxics, no complicated metallurgy. You just take the ore and you sell it to Chinese or American interests, pending the location in your captive market. In 2024, we acquired a private corporation with a couple of assets. We did 2 other deals in different jurisdictions directly with the private owners, and therefore we built this portfolio of 4 projects. In 2025, this year, we worked hard to get a mining license in Mongolia, in South Mongolia, for a silica asset that you will see here, and we plan production by the middle of this year. So that will start small, but will grow over time, as you will see. Then last year, also in the United States, we made the only discovery of scandium. Scandium is the first metal of the rare earth sequence, a very important metal that becomes important in any civil or military aviation, as you will see, and we want to advance this project to resource estimation and development as quickly as we can. At the same time, we advanced the Table Mountain project in British Columbia, next to Golden, BC, only 4 kilometers from the railway, which is a massive deposit that will go beyond my lifetime, and I will show you a map on that. 2026, obviously, expect some serious catalysts in terms of production coming, PEAs and economic assessments, in addition to some corporate development stuff that we're working on. Silica, very briefly, I don't have the time to go details, and I encourage you to do more work and homework on your company, on our company, and even reach me to get details and detailed maps on any project. But high purity silica is going to grow from about $75–80 billion business to $110 billion only in the next 2 years. And of course, the HPQ silica is controlled at the moment by China, Taiwan, Korea, and Japan. And as you understand, with the latest dynamics in North America, this becomes a prime interest by both Canada and United States. Supply chains come at the problematic, resource nationalism, we don't need to say anything more, to what we feel these days with the commodity prices going up day by day. Scandium is used to aluminum alloys, so it makes the aluminum more flexible, lighter, so anything that flies needs scandium. Anything that flies higher, or the higher it flies, it needs more scandium. And we had last year the only discovery in the United States. Vanadium is going to become redox batteries, which is the energy of storage, mega batteries that store gigawatts this day, and it's very advanced in Australia. In North America, hasn't been that advanced yet, but we are working on that, and there's a big company also in Quebec. I will skip that and go very briefly to the three projects. Lake Owen project is the scandium project in United States. We are 55 kilometers outside Laramie in Wyoming state. Very close access, in other words, to railway, but road system too, as you see. This is another still water mafic intrusion. It used to belong to the same owner, Chevron Minerals, in the 80s. Stillwater discovered platinum palladium on the Stillwater Mountain and became the multi-billion-dollar corporation. Lake Owen was the other project that became orphan, ended up with privates. We bought it 2 years ago. We consolidated 189 claims. We shoot 2 maiden holes last year, and on one of the holes, the first hole, hit from 10 meters on surface up to 240 meters in depth, the full length of the hole, 69.7 grams per ton scandium, which is very high value, across the whole hole. In addition to that, we hit 26 grams per ton gallium, which is even a rarer metal and is used to semiconductor business. Even United States Geological Survey flew for free and gave us all the data of a high-resolution airborne survey, as you can see on this map. So we're just scratching the tip of the iceberg on this project. It's a massive project that will become the sole producer potentially of scandium in the United States. At the moment, they don't have production. They import whatever scandium or gallium they need, they bring from China and Russia. And as you understand, we have some dynamics here with the current administration. Positive dynamics. Table Mount in BC. We just produced last year a new NI 43101. This is the project that I spoke in the beginning. It's only 4 kilometers out of Golden, next to the railway that connects Toronto to Vancouver. And it's about 56 million tons, 57 million tons at 98.91% silica. It goes from 97 to 99.8%. Every sample we get, even from surface, as you see from the satellite next photo, it produces high values. So we are only a few kilometers to ship it, but in Canada we have no production of silicon at this stage. And of course, you understand that the current administration, with all the dynamics, we want to become independent. We have cheap energy. We want to do that, and we can get grants from the government to proceed and advance the project. In addition to that, of course, we can sell in the interim to United States capacity. Last but not least is Mongolia, which is different type of quartz, but also HPQ quartz. It's in a Gobi Desert, South Mongolia, next to Chinese border, very close to infrastructure. You can see the photo, the vein of quartz, that's pure white quartz, 99% and above. And of course, I just came back from China a couple of months ago. I visited the third biggest solar panel development company. We are working to offtake agreements, and we plan to start production there in the year because we just got a mining permit. That's some photos of all these mines, all these veins in the area. We are the biggest player. We contribute to the local community, and we are very solid to start production this year. The two main people here, obviously, we have a solid board and we work with independent people in terms of technical support because of the commodity regimes. But Rana, our CEO, who will speak next for Blue Lagoon, very successful businessman credited with the opening of the last gold mine in British Columbia that opened just last month, and you will hear the story immediately after me. But he's the biggest shareholder of Troy too, and a great support to me in our affairs here. As I said, I come from BHP. I have seen lots of big mines, but I try to focus in this stage of my life in stuff that will produce cash flow as quickly as we can, all right? This is important rather than waiting 10 years down the line to make the big copper porphyry deposit and bring BHP to mine it. The company has about 86 million shares out. We have a good structure in terms of capital structure. The number of warrants you see there, they are special warrants based only on milestones, so they're not based only on pricing. So we hope that you can check us a little bit more on our webpage, and if you have any questioning, you can talk to either Rana or myself at any time. Thank you very much.